Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, B had pizza yesterday. Yeah, but you didn't have the type of pizza that I had. I gotta do a short. I gotta transfer the pics and I'll do a short on it. Your mouth is gonna be drooling. I have the best pizza. Yeah. So, let's see. This Lady B Charming is here. And she came in here singing. Find this song just for her. So we can get ready for the show.
Yeah. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song.
Oh, yeah. Cardboard pizza? Ooh. But apple fritters? Yes, I do. They're in the oven also. B. Yeah. So, yeah. So, let's see. Number one, welcome, B. Charming. How you doing? Vicky, hello. How you doing? It's the 22nd of April. A lot of stuff's been going on in the news, and I've been letting you deal with it. Because, yeah, I've been dealing with other things. So, let's see. Now, well, I said I had to do this, so. Yeah. And that was for B. Charming. She got 2 songs out of it just because she came in there singing, and we had to welcome her the correct way. Slinging her loofahs in the kitchen, looking for my apple fritters that are in the oven, warming up. Because you got to eat apple fritters warm. Oh, yeah, when you have a nice cup of coffee. So, let's see. So I already said the date. It's the 22nd of April. How y'all doing? Yeah, loofahs everywhere. Oh my goodness. So I hope y'all are doing okay. It is currently 73 degrees and sunny. UV rays are going to be freaking off the charts again, starting about 1, but I'm thinking about 12 noon. About another hour for me. Hey, Al Bundy. Welcome to the show, buddy. How you doing? And I'm getting notifications left to right. I've been working on my laptop and take care of some other things. And yeah, I don't even remember what national day it is today. It's been so busy. So yeah, but before we do anything else, let me see if I can get this going. I did have a recording I was going to play for the opening. Give me time so I can get pizza and my drink and all that ready so I could eat it during the show. But hey, I'm not sponsored or being paid by it, but I am going to say if you got a Papa Murphy's, yeah, Papa Murphy's, where they make the pizzas, you pick it up, you take it home, you throw it in the oven, and you cook it. Well, they got they got a pan pizza that's deep dish. Ooh, yeah, I picked one up yesterday. I went by just to pick up a new menu thing because mine fell off the refrigerator and it got thrown away. And damn, freaking French maid, she needs to learn to read English. You don't throw away menus where you can order stuff. But yeah. Anyway, I got no dishes in the sink, if you believe it or not. But I will before the show's over. And let's see what else. Yeah, got rain chances starting tonight all over again. They said it wasn't going to be till Thursday, but it looks like we're going to get rain starting tonight again. So before we start the show, because I'm waiting for a couple other people to show up, and if anybody knows where Lady D's at, Lady D, Lady D, Lady D, get your butt in here. It's lunchtime. We know you ain't on the phone. So while we're waiting, let's do this. Get a load of this. And since I just woke up, all right, we're back. Well, howdy doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good with their weather. If not, you should be weather aware. And yeah, a lot of people are recovering from all the storms we had the last couple of days. I did warn you. No, nobody was to trust afterwards. Like, didn't trust say that. Yeah. Okay, I got a question from Al. It says, is it true Falsey was arrested? I heard something along the lines of that, but I didn't really jump into it and check that rabbit hole because I figured, so many liberals, and now that we get posting videos on YouTube, yeah, as soon as they lost their stuff, they came in force to try to make all these fake videos. So I'm going to do this as I don't know. It's probably a falsy that Falsey got arrested, but yeah, jump in that rabbit hole and check it out yourself. But be careful. Those little pellets, yeah, those aren't Scooby snacks. That's all I'm going to say on that part. So, hey, did you know that Central Illinois, or no, Central Ohio, sorry, I don't visit Ohio, so yeah, had a 3.1 magnitude earthquake. It felt in three Central Ohio counties. Yeah, it was a 3.1. I did see the story about how the Mississippi River is cracking, and not the river path, but underneath the sediment of the Mississippi River, there's holes opening up. It's cracking. So you may want to, yeah, keep an eye on that if you're near, because you know what happened last time. There's a whole lot of things shaking, a whole lot of things bubbling, some things are blowing, and hey, let's talk about Mount Spur, because Bee's here, and we know she wants to know about Mount Spur. Well, Bee, so she don't take off till May or June. You may get your wish. Mount Spur may, actually go off before then. And if it does, hopefully they open up the airways by then. Just depends on how much it's gonna blow out. Because yeah, I saw a video. They took a chopper, went over there, and Yeah, there's a lot of stuff spewing out as far as steam, but they've had quite a few earthquakes around Mount Spur lately, and you know, I've never known the scientists would poop their pants unless it's been in a movie, But it really did look when I saw the video that most of the scientists were wearing Depends. They're ready for ship factor one. Yeah. So hopefully before that fly date, everything goes off and the air clears so you can fly. Because if it's even close to your date of going, you may not be able to go. You may get stuck somewhere on the west coast waiting for it to clear to allow people to fly again. But hey, what can I say? I can't remember the number that they said over 200 earthquakes in the last couple of weeks. That doesn't sound about right. Well, something is actually moving, but everything on the earth is moving. People are just starting to realize it, and others are like, "Oh no, that's climate change." Us drilling is making the earth. No, 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 no. They explain the Mississippi. Yeah, explain why. Yeah, all the other volcanoes are going. We've had a couple of decent earthquakes lately. We had one down south. It's like what 7.3 or something like that. But yeah, here's the thing: they need to stop changing the numbers when their little Geiger counters or Shaco meters freaking go off. They always take off anywhere from 3 to 5 freaking off the Richter scale. They need to stop doing that. What? They're scared they're going to hit an 8? I think that's what it is because, yeah, a lot of countries are getting devastated lately. Even China got a couple. That should be a warning to them. But hey, they're probably like, oh, well, no. That's because we let off an H bomb. Oh, yeah. Oh, you dumbass. That's all I got to say to China. Oh, say, so, see, hi. Yeah, that's what I think of them. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. Earthquake shakes area near Cincinnati. This is coming from WXIX. Let's see. Oh, that was a 3.1 there in Cincinnati. Well, it is Ohio, so they felt it. But of course, they want to brag. It's like our strongest historic earthquake measured a 5.4 in Shelby County back in 1937. Well, he still didn't learn anything. He still had a lot of people move there, and he built it up to get more people there for the sake of the money dollar. And guess what? History is going to repeat itself. It ain't going to be no 5-pointer. It's going to be a whole lot worse. Hey, Reverend Ack, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, that should be called the Spectre scale, the way they keep freaking playing with the numbers. But, yeah, let's see. What else? So, Ohio, yep. Oh, no. 2 Pennsylvania hospitals to close. A 7-day emergency declaration issued. Maybe they're running out of needles since they keep giving all the freaking, all the druggies, all the free paraphernalia and stuff, and then they don't have band-aids or anything else for anybody else. Okay, before anything else, I'm going to play this. This was going to be my hurry up and wait until it was time to go live, but I'm going to play it now, so that gives me time to go get my pizza out of the oven. I don't want it to burn. So, let's see. Where is it at? No. That one's for Lady D, wherever she's at. She goes, I didn't get notified. You didn't look at the right time when I was going live. B was here. What's your excuse? B makes it. There's no excuse for you not to make it. Yeah. So I'm trying to remember what song it was. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I'm going to play a song real quick while y'all talk and chat and go get my pizza going. Ah, I knew that I didn't make it back in time. Ha! Boy, y'all don't know me. I try to make it on time. So as I said at the beginning of the stream, and if you showed up later, I'll just let you know I'm going to do a short on this pizza from Papa Murphy's, where they make the pizza the way you want it. You take it home, you put it in the oven, and it's ready after about 20 minutes. This one was a specialized pizza, so it took a little longer. 18 minutes in the oven and 5 minutes to let it cool down after you took it out, because, yeah, it's their deep dish. And boy, is it so yummy. I ate 2 slices yesterday, and man, guess what? I couldn't eat no more. I slept good. Buddy's reliving his history days of, yeah, scoring a touchdown. Keep telling y'all, do a DNA test. Those kids are from the mailman. I'm telling you. Mm, holy shit. Excuse me. That is hot. Wow. Guess I did it a little bit too long warming it up. All right. Excuse me. Hey, so you buy stuff from Timu or Shein. Louisville Courier Journal is reporting that they're going to increase prices starting on the 25th of April. Yeah. Who would have thunk? All freaking China products. So, yeah. In order to get it in, they're going to make you pay for all the cheap stuff. I wouldn't. Oh, I burned my tongue on that one. Oh, I'm going to go to this one real quick because I'm not going to cover the recalls yet until, somebody shows up. Okay, according to Newsweek, they just posted 7 hours ago, FDA suspends milk quality tests. Their milk anymore. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you get the buck virus. Okay. Why did my cat go up instead of down? Right. No. Oh my God. I'm in love with this pizza. It's a large, deep dish, 2 topping, and you'll never guess how much I paid. It wasn't a cardboard pizza. So altogether, it was about $15 because I had it the way I wanted it. And yeah, I had to cook it at home, but you know what? At the time, I really wasn't hungry. It's like, oh, I'll make it later. And when I got home, I'm like, ooh, I can't wait. So I made it. And I still get that 3/4 of the pizza. I'll be eating a quarter during the show, and then I'll still have half a pizza for the rest of the day. So guess what I'm having for lunch and dinner? Pictures will be coming out today when I do the short. Just trying to figure out what song I'm going to play. Of course, there's somebody, Vicky. Okay, I slept in late, figuring that y'all are getting up, making your breakfast and all that. When I gotta get up, make a pot of coffee, and rush to start the show. So I was like, I'll let them have their breakfast. Now you're getting hungry, and you had breakfast already. Come on now. Anyway, B Charmer's in the kitchen cutting up the rest of the pizza. So you may want to ask B to pass you some because I don't know if she's gonna eat it though because I didn't even say the toppings. I'll give you one guess of one of the toppings that's on my pizza. If you know me, you know what's on it. Nom, 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 nom. Sound effects, they go a long way. Ding, 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 ding. Rubberneck got one of them. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Beef Charmy knows to be really good. Jalapeno and pepperoni. You win the grand prize. Come over here, sit on my lap, and eat your slice of pizza that's nice and warmed up for you, B. You can bring in ramen and chicken noodle soup with you, too. Well, sure, that. I'll grab another spoon just in case. Oh, Albany says hamburger and bacon. Nope. I'm pretty sure, well, there was something about recalls on bacon. I didn't want to believe it. Ooh, you want my pizza? That's what all women say. They always want my pizza. And then they leave. Well, what the hell? What about me? Am I chopped liver? I can't be dessert. I taste like an apple fritter. Speaking of which, this is going to be for the guys. The ladies will probably laugh. Hey, Mr. and Miss West Texas, how you doing? I don't know about any storms during the daytime. Of course, I didn't look west, and you're about an hour west of me, but most of the storms should be this evening. And the last time I looked, it didn't look like it was going to be till about earliest is 9 if it shifts a little, and it's probably about 11 when the rain's really going to start coming down. I'll look again here in a little bit once I have my pizza and stuff there, Miss West Texas, Mr. West Texas. Good show this morning, by the way. I laid there trying to contemplate to get up to do a show and watched yours. Yeah. Oh, but it's raining here. Yeah. Yeah. Do tears count as rain there, Al Bundy? I think you're crying because you're not getting any of my pepper jalapeno. Okay, I gotta put the pizza down. Sorry. All right, gentlemen. You've seen it on YouTube, TV, you heard it on the radio. And ladies, you probably heard it too. You always hear all of these commercials. And they try to put some cute looking lady up there. It's like, ooh, he came over and he brought his hymns. Mm. Well, enough of that. Stop taking that crap. If she can't get you up, why are you taking medicine? I want to see a commercial like, yeah, hey, Al, my girl came over yesterday and she was humming. Mm. You know what humming means? Yeah. Started out with a blue pill and they changed it over to him pill. I think it's still blue. Yeah, but remember, that blue dye is probably going to be recalled next because they went after the red one first. Well, that's why I said YouTube and the radio, Al. Well, on a good note, Peggy Bundy's hair dye is being recalled because that, you know, hair dye, the red hair dye is being recalled. Okay, let me look. Well, you need to tell your little woman then, hey, I need a smile. Won't you start humming for me? Dun, dun, dun. Did I really say that on live YouTube? The hell I do. Hell yeah, you know I'm going to talk about things nobody else talks about. They're afraid they're going to get hit. What are they going to hit you with? You speak the truth, you know how to say it, they're going to leave you alone. So everybody's still slamming on Trump. The mainstream media and all these YouTubers that are liberals decided to come on there trying to attack. You know, and guess what? Have you checked China's stock market, if you really want to call it that? The overinflated market that they had overinflated when they started it. Yeah. According to Barron's, Chinese exporters are bleeding as tariffs bite. Yeah, a lot of their factories are shutting down. They can't even get orders out. It costs too much. That's okay. They're such in a worry that even China came out and saying that all these other cases, all these other countries, especially the Asian ones, if you do deals in the U.S., they're gonna they're gonna get at you. Please, what are they gonna do? Think about it. China's economy is going down, and yeah, we're gonna go up and down, and everybody's like, "Oh no, we're in a recession. Oh no, we're past the recession. We're in the depression." I explained everything to you about a week or so ago. We're far from a recession or a depression. Look at the numbers. I explained to you from the very beginning when it started, who started it, why we had the freaking Great Depression, and yeah, we're far from it. Anyway, the stock market is a bunch of crap. It's only for the freaking rich people. You really look at it. And they try to say, oh, the tariffs are causing people to lose their jobs. Bullshit. The rich and greedy are just freaking firing people to save money. And they're doing it all before even the tariffs freaking kick in half the time. So tell me, yeah, there's nothing to fear, not even fear itself. God didn't put fear in you, so think about it. And while you're thinking about it, hey, go out tonight if you got clear skies, but it's not going to be raining like it is going to be here in West Central Texas, and look up. This might be the last chance you get to see the Lyrid meteor shower. It's supposed to be the grand finale thing. You're going to see a lot of them flying around everywhere. I'm going to go out there before the clouds start packing in and the rain comes, and hopefully I'll be able to see something. Maybe I'll be able to record it. And I go, ooh, look, is that SpaceX or is that a UFO? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hmm. Here you go. Because this is really important. So I know all of y'all have stock in Rite Aid. According to Bloomberg, Rite Aid prepares to sell itself in pieces for second bankruptcy. Yeah. Everybody's talking about all these companies closing down, all this other stuff. And it's not T's fault. No, it's the owner's fault. Mismanagement. They didn't know how to do it. And I blame the stock market because if you really look at it, they go off of, okay, well, last year we made $5 billion in profit. So this year we should make $6 billion in profit. Not even having real facts, just guesstimates, like the scientists, you know, they give you their theories, which are all guesses, and hopefully they're right. And you go off of that. No. That's why you prep. That's why you freaking stock up and stuff. Don't listen to these people. They call themselves they're professional liars. If you haven't learned that from the Democrats yet, then yeah, I support independents and conservatives. And yes, I know the conservatives have some bad little cockroaches in there too, but hey, the ones that people keep going to and listening to are the freaking stupid ones. They keep lying to you. I went for the recalls. AI, bring up recalls. I'm just waiting on the recalls now. Tell them. Anybody live in Maine? I hope you ladies don't. I hear Maine doesn't like women. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there was a butter recall. And once the recalls start coming up, I'll start reading them all. Yeah, according to the Wall Street Journal, who I really don't trust, but I'll still read them. Yeah, a story about Roche is going to invest $50 billion in U.S. manufacturing. R&D is tariffs loom. Yeah, $50 billion. If things are going to go downhill, do you really think somebody with all that money is going to invest? Yeah, think about it. Oh, here's one from the Plain Dealer, Cleveland. Recall, recall, recall. And too bad Lady D's not here because I know she uses this, and hopefully she'll watch the restream and realize it. The Plain Dealer Cleveland.com is reporting mushrooms recalled over listeria concerns. I want to know who this listeria person is. They've been all over the news for the last year or so. Packages of enoki mushrooms have been recalled because of threat of possible contamination with Listeria monocytines, however you want to say it, according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. If you have some, don't eat them. Go to the USDA website or the FDA website and check the serial numbers on the UPC barcode. No, one thing don't take me. Ask a professional because I'm not a professional. I'm a gardener that does my own stuff in the backyard and little pots and pans and stuff. And I believe they're fresh, B. Charmin. They didn't say anything about canned on the story when I glanced at it. Let's see. Sorry. Was actually be charmed now. That's what saying thought there for a second. Not really. It's a jalapeno. That was hot. Whoo! I'm not an expert gardener. I just know what I could grow and what I add to my diet. You all know jalapenos are definitely on there. That's one of God's important staple foods. If it wasn't, then He wouldn't let you grow it. But all these recalls, excuse me, everything is all this food's being recalled for listeria and all that. Ooh, ooh, that's definitely spicy. But the aquaponics growing that they do, that stuff has been barely recalled compared to all the other stuff in the ground because the microplastics in the ground. Of course, it's in the water too. But if you filter the water before you put it in the aquaponics, you know, and you grow the stuff completely different than you do on the ground. So I'm going to start looking into that. I may start up aquaponics, change my wood garage into a aquaponic lab. Dun dun dun. A lot of that has not been in the last couple of years. Has not been, recalled compared to everything else. I wonder why. Okay, I did see a news story. It's coming up Microsoft News saying older Americans over 65 are trying cannabis now. So look on Microsoft News and look at a story about older Americans, 65 and older, that are trying cannabis. It showed a guy sitting on his lawn chair in his front yard under a tree, just smoking a big old fatty. So, Yeah, that fatty was somewhere between what Snoop Dogg smokes and what Cheech and Chong used to smoke. So I was really impressed because the older persons are smoking better stuff than Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Hmm. Not that Snoop Dogg was supposed to stop smoking. Okay, that's my last piece, even though I still got some left over. Hmm. I'm sweating. My forehead is just dripping down. These jalapenos are hot. All right, let's get to some serious news. Let's go. These people that freaking keep talking about the climate. Go to climatecompass.com. Yeah, climatecompass.com. The head story for posted 4 hours ago. Ocean currents have suddenly shifted. Uh-oh. You know what that means? Are we going to have a day after tomorrow? And they're saying this confirmed by satellite data. The, the AMOC, Atlantic and Meridional Overturning Circulation, which includes the powerful Gulf Stream, is now weaker than it has been in more than 1,000 years, according to a 2024 study published in Nature. Nature Climate. Satellite and observation data confirm this dramatic showdown. Mm-hmm. AMOC acts like a conveyor belt carrying warm water from the tropics north winds and returning cold water south. It's crucial in regulating the climate to Europe, North America, and even parts of Africa. Well, if you don't want to read, you hate to read, you don't want to do any more of that, and you don't want to go to climatecompass.com, just pop in, what was that movie called? Day After Tomorrow? Yeah, just watch that. That's basically what they're saying. I already warned y'all. With all that freaking Antarctica ice melting and dropping off and moving north and, you know, all that fresh, cool water, it's going to hit the jet stream because the jet stream's the thing that takes all that fresh water around. Be charming. They don't need to know that. I admit, when I was a kid, I tried some. I wasn't impressed with it, but yeah. So if I turn 65, I might just like sit in my backyard on my lawn chair underneath the tree to keep the UVs off me, and I'll just light a big old doobie like this. Take a couple puffs. Go, hey man, that suit is you. Tell us how you do. Yeah. I reference to Van Halen. If you didn't know the group. Yeah. Let's see what else. Severe possible storms Tuesday into Wednesday. See, even KLBK Lubbock is already talking about what I already mentioned. It's going to be this evening into tomorrow morning. And some of them are going to be, yeah. Let me see. I don't think it's going to have a map showing it. My satellite radar map doesn't really show a good one yet. Oh, really? I didn't hit on that one. I hit on the freaking weather one. What the heck? So I don't like Microsoft Edge. You hit one thing and it brings up something else. Come on. Go back. Give me the Lubbock report. Let's see how far off they are. I did tell you it's probably going to happen about, yeah, anywhere from 9 o'clock on. So according to Lubbock, they're going to be under a level 2, a slight risk of severe storms. Yeah. Going to have winds up to 75-mile-an-hour gust, isolated tornadoes, which I think is kind of low. And the winds were medium. Large hails, medium. And we're up to, but it doesn't include baseballs. And medium threat of flooding. Yeah. And anything west of, let's see, I'll draw the line. Clovis, Dora, Tayton, and Hobes. West of that, they're going to be in level 1. And try to go south because, yeah. Then it goes all the way down to Hobbs, Seminole, Lamesa, Gale, Snyder. On up is covered under the level 2 threat, all the way up to Lubbock. So if you're in there, be prepared. Say the KLBK First Warning Weather is reporting that, let's see, some's going to start at 4 to 6, others going to be 6 to 8, others 8 to 10, and then 10 to 12. Snyder and parts of Gale and Jayton counties will be 10 to 12. I really need to start knowing counties again. And people in there like, I feel guilty because I don't remember the county that Mr. and Mrs. West Central Texas are in. I know they're west of me. So, but I think they're underneath La Mesa somewhere or Seminole. So I think they're going to be good until late tonight when they're sleeping. All right, come in. Let's see what else is going on. I don't care about Temu. They keep sending me stuff I don't want to know about. Hey, did you hear about Wendy's? I think everybody, if you didn't believe that the 6 freaking idiots that break that space launch up into space, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm going to tear that story apart. But everybody else been doing a good job, but they didn't hit all the facts. But yeah, Wendy's freaking put a comment in there. And yeah, pissed off Katy Perry and the others. And I support Wendy's. Excuse me. Wendy's has dropped 6 brand new items. Now, I don't usually go to burger places too much, but if I did, according to chef standards, those Frosties look pretty good. Yeah, so check out chefstandards.com if you want to know the Frosties they drop. They actually look pretty good. They may actually compete with Dairy Queen. Oh my goodness. And according to ABC News, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, 5 million student loan borrowers face collections starting on May 5th. Is that why B. Charman's leaving town before May 5th? She's got student loans? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I know some of y'all like shopping at Aldi's. I went there once, wasn't impressed, and I left. But I did make money when I went there because I went over there and, you got to put a quarter or something in order to get a basket. And I went over there, looked at the machine, and I found 2 quarters. They pushed some machines in there, and somebody got refunds, and they didn't collect the quarters. So I walked away with 2 quarters. I didn't buy nothing. I just went in there to see, and I wasn't impressed. It looked like a gas station supermarket. Yeah, that's all it looked. And nothing really looked fresh to me. It looked like, oh, it's like 3 days, 5 day old freaking stuff in there. But yet again, yeah, according to KYTV Springfield, Missouri, they have now recalled carnitas. They're sold at Aldi grocery stores. Yeah. Another one, bump, bump. Aldi sells recalled stuff. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah. And USA Today.com. Why were 30,000 eggs used at the White House? Well, why not? Nobody was buying them. They're going to go bad. Somebody better use them. Think about it. What do they do with the freaking eggs that are going to go bad? Yeah, they throw them away. Do they recycle them? Yeah. Oh, let's see. Hey, here's another one. Maybe you're part of this. You're part of it. The Associated Press is reporting 13 hours ago Walgreens to pay up to $350 million in U.S. opioid settlement. Did you get some of your medication for Walgreens? Did it have opioids or possible? Go to the Associated Press to see where you need to go to try to claim your part of the settlement. Yeah. I already talked about Rite Aid. Where? Don't go there either. So here in Texas, we had Prepper Weekend. So if you went out there, you could have bought all the emergency preparation stuff. Tax free. Did you get any? No, I didn't. I didn't even go to the stores to look. Why? Because I'm prepared. There might be stuff I realized later on that I needed, and there's always an alternative. You always have to have a plan B. Well, just what happens? You run out of gas. Well, I bring out my wood burning converter and start burning some wood, and yeah, convert that to energy. Mm. I've just got a bicycle that I can pedal and create energy, and then use that if I need to. Yeah. Sometimes you can learn something from YouTube. The how-to videos, not all of them, but quite a few of the how-to videos on YouTube are pretty decent. Hmm. Okay, so WNCN in Raleigh, their news service, Channel 17, is reporting what's a polar vortex. Anybody? Anybody in chat? You know what a polar vortex is? Go check out WNCN Raleigh, Channel 17. You can watch this. Newscasters explain what a polar vortex is. Yeah. They didn't even get an expert to go out there. They're just trying to explain it themselves. I would guarantee you they're probably wrong. I don't know. Oh, Vicky's like, I like Aldi. I shop at Aldi's all the time. I like their strawberries and the cream for coffee. Yeah, I can't wait till who is it? Oh, South Park. Yeah, South Park's coming out. I don't think it comes out to July. Their new series, they're coming out. They're going to be attacking the yeah Katy Perry and her you know you know the six will survive a zombie apocalypse because they got no brains. Yeah. Same here, Beach Harmon. Maybe it's just the location. The managers are running the one here, but yeah, all this here sucks. Well, Becky, tell you what, I'm eating this delicious pizza right now, and I don't wish it was raspberries. Oh, finally, Lady D shows up. She woke up from her afternoon nap instead of eating lunch. Well, I gotta follow the directions from Be Charming. So because Lady D was late, Lady D, grab your dish rags if you don't got your loofahs. Everybody, welcome Lady D Dagger Status to the show. Yeah. So like I announced, South Park's doing a new episode in charge of the brainless freaking astronauts, which we can't even call astronauts. They really think that they went to space. 11 minutes. Initially, when they do it, they're going to be up there for like 3 days, and it changed it to 11 minutes. And then when I was watching Up in Space, they're trying to talk on the cabin. I could have sworn I saw glitzes in glips in the or glitches in the windows, like those. Yeah, a fake screen. So yeah, and of course you saw the video. Katy Perry opened up the door, and then Jeff Bezos goes up there with a tool to open it up after it's been opened. Of course, he fell down because he fell in a hole. Yeah. Did they really go in space? I don't think so. Okay, everybody, no fighting. Let's just agree to disagree. Well, no, we all agree to disagree with Vicky. She likes Aldi's, so we'll let her have all the strawberries she wants from Aldi's. And everybody else, grab a piece of my pizza and let's enjoy it. And I guarantee you won't want to have any raspberries while eating this pizza. Ooh, baby. No, no, no. Vicky, she wasn't dating Jeff Bezos. She's married to Jeff Bezos. They got married. Or they're engaged, but I think they're married already. And, and it's like, oh, look, I got a little daisy. It reminds me of my daughter. And then she pops it in her mouth and eats it. Is she going to eat her daughter? Do we need to call the cops and CPS to do a welfare check on her daughter? Yeah. And then she kissed the ground. And of course, another YouTuber put out there a very interesting symbol on the little patches that they're wearing. Yeah. But that fits Hollywood and those people. So, yeah. Homemade lasagna. What makes it homemade? Did you make the Did you make the noodles? Or are they store bought, Vicky? Did you buy them from Aldi's? Do they have the plastic microplastics in them? I'm just messing with Vicky. We love you, Vicky. I'll stop picking on you. I got B Charming and Lady D here. And pretty soon it's only going to be Lady D because B Charming's going to leave us. She got all those non existent student loans she's going to default on, and they're going to come collect, and she's going to be out of town. Dun, dun, dun. Lady D, Vicky wants to know, what have you heard about the meat? No, Rubberneck. You, you're special. We only pick on you when you talk. And if you want to consider yourself chopped liver, well, I didn't chop you up. I don't like liver for one. Reminds me of cannibals. Well, they had more recalls, Lady D. That's why we were talking about Aldi's. I went there once just to look, and yeah, I'd probably trust the meat at the dollar store more than I would Aldi's. Oh, Beach Harmon went to night school. No, nowadays, don't go to university. Don't go to college. I did those. Yeah, Kellum, blah, blah, blah. You're fired. You need to get a trade. Why? I did an experiment. I had both my kids go do trades. And yeah, they're making six figures. And they've only been working, so let's see, they're 23 now. They've only been doing it for less than 3 years, and they're making six figures. Yeah. They wouldn't have done that with a college degree. No. You have to start from the bottom. No experience. This one here, they went to trade schools. They learned their trades, and they got some experience. They did an internship while going to school, and yeah, got placed right away. And they're making that big money. Yeah. And to think about it, one was going to become a nurse because his mom was like, well, you need to do it for the money. And I was like, you don't do it for the money. You need to do something that you like and you want to do and interest you. And he did one semester trying to do the college thing to be a nurse. And he's like, this ain't for me. He's like, I told you, you just wasted 6 months of your life if you would have just thought about it and then picked what you wanted to do. Now, I'm not being judgmental, but, sometimes dads know things sometimes a whole lot better than moms. And, well, in most cases, I know a lot of stuff. Their moms don't know crap. Let's put it that way. And they figured that out. But this ain't Bash Your Ex-Wife Day, so we'll wait for like Thursday or Friday, and then we'll do it then. Yeah, yeah. Let's plan that one out. Boy, do I got stories. You think I'm making them up? When I tell you the stories, you're like, holy crap, how did you survive? Because I'm not a quitter, I'm a survivor. You're shocked it was Earth Day? Yeah, and all the Earth Day people are attacking Trump. They're trying to say, oh, Trump's damaging the world. No, he's not. I'll tell you what, Lady D, you get one of your dried pinto beans, you wet it, put it in a napkin, put it in your closet in the dark, wait a couple of days, and then you put it in a pot and then put it outside. And that's one of the reasons why I do the shorts to remind people. Exactly, B. You can just support your kids. Unless they look, I want to get a PhD in basket weaving, and that's where you get the bat and freaking hit them beside the head, and then you turn around and hit the freaking other parent, double tap them, because yeah, what job are you gonna get a basket weaving? Think about it. Yeah, uh-huh. But yeah, so I've come up with this theory. All these women They're pissed off that men won't freaking follow their rules to date them. That they got to be this tall, they got to make this much, and all that. So guys are just stop dating. Yeah, and they're pissed. They don't understand why. I'll tell you why. Because you don't shave your armpits. Bigfoot looks sexier than your ass does. And yeah, you think you're a princess. Well, last time I looked, it takes a king with a kingdom to get a wife, or a little bit on the sidey, and have a kid, and then that kid has royalty blood in him. And if you go to YouTube, X, Instagram, all these, and like, I'm a queen, I'm a princess. No, 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 no. You might be Queen Latifah with the size ass you got, but hey, we're not body shaming, but I'm sorry. Every picture of history I looked at, I hadn't seen too many queens that looked that big. Yeah. Uh-huh. Think about it. Hey, Top Spin, how you doing? Well, I don't know. Basket weaving get you in the NBA? I don't know. It's not those kind of baskets we're talking about. Yeah. Easter only comes once a year, so yeah. If you're sitting at home, weaving baskets, yeah. Tell us how much you make. Yeah. How much you invested versus how much you make. 'Cause I guarantee you ain't gonna make that much. You gonna see if any more recalls come up because Lady D was late, so the recalls went by. I don't know. Okay, according to, I'm going to have to hit it because they're not giving me the whole list of the website. Medical news. Dun, dun, dun. That's a video, so I'm just going to have to read it and you're going to have to go watch the video. MoneyTalkNews.com. Yeah, they just posted. Alert! Major flu outbreak hits the U.S. CDC urges prevention. A devastating wave of respiratory illness is sweeping across 40 U.S. states, with millions already affected. Do you feel like you're... Are you coughing? Are you, yeah. Do you feel warm? Do you feel tired? Are you sweating? No. I had all those symptoms, but I was having a nice deep pizza from Papa Murphy's. Wait for the short to drop today, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But everybody else, you got the flu. You better prevent it. That's what the CDC says. Prevent it. Wash your hands, damn it. While you're at it, wash your butt. And wash all your privates. The ladies, shave your arms. It ain't winter no more. Let's see. What else? What else? Okay, if you live in North Texas, which I'm glad I don't, CBS News is reporting. It's a couple of days ago, of course, but I was too busy doing other things instead of watching, the lame communist, news. New measles exposure alert issued for after infected person visits North Texas stores. It looks like it was a Walmart, a Ross, and a Dollar Tree in Plano, Texas. Yeah. Same thing as those freaking sick people that were ordered by the court to stay home. They even put freaking little tags on them during the pandemic because they wouldn't stay home. They had COVID and they're passing it around. Well, so I say those cops didn't do their job. They need to use that bully club, break those freaking kneecaps, and then they can't walk. Let's see how far they get spreading a freaking disease when they're in a full body cast because their kneecaps are broken. Yeah, think about it. So, yeah, I know everybody's talking about the Pope, so I'm not really going to talk about it. I already said my prayers and all that, and they sealed and locked his room already. B. Charmer says, no, actually, just a cough. I'm blaming too much smoking. Yeah, you're smoking that bunny stuff, aren't you, B? I knew you were smoking that in your lawn chair when you're outside. Lady D says, I burned water for a latte 2 times today and then made some weird chai latte mix with coffee. I need to make coffee. Yeah, you do. While you're at it, you need to get your coffee. When I did do my trip to the grocery store, everything was fully packed. Prices really weren't up. I even found those dragon fruits. One was yellow, and one was red. I didn't get either, but they're pretty decent prices. They're only like $2. They're the size of oranges. They weren't the big ones, the size of grapefruits and stuff like they were selling at the beginning. But hey, Lady D says she's heard of a flesh-eating bacteria. They are saying not to go into the water if you have cuts. Now I wouldn't go in the water. Period. Think about it. You got orifices. What if, yeah, what if some of that flesh-eating bacteria enters your orifice and it's eating you from the inside out? Dun dun dun. What if it gets in your nose, in your mouth, your ears, your eyes? Ooh, yeah, yeah. I think it just mutated. Yeah, I agree with you. People need help now, and it's not because they're, you know. I don't know. I got two sides of this. I'll help people that I know really need help. I'm not going to help people that just ask for it, and you can tell. I mean, a lady in high heels driving a Porsche breaks down the side of the road. I'll ask if she needs help. But if she ain't going to help by opening up the trunk so I can change her tire out, and shit like that, and she's going to be busy freaking on her phone, yeah, I'm just going to freaking walk away. She's got the money. Why don't you have AAA call them? Oh, because you're on social media. Oh, yeah, no, you don't need the help. And an old couple or a young couple with kids, and they got ran out of gas or something. Yeah, I'll stop, and you can assess it within the first 20 seconds, even before you even approach them. Are they just being lazy? They're too stupid, or they really do need help? Yeah. And be charming before you go to Alaska. You need to go up visit Lady D and show her how not to burn water. I want a video on how she burns water because, yeah. Yeah, Rubberneck, don't worry about the measles. If you've had the measles, I'm pretty sure you'll be safe. But hey, check with your doctor. I'm not a medical professional, but yeah. Oh, Lady D, no, 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 no. Unless it's a private pool, I wouldn't even go in the swimming pool. Do you know what those kids and the strangers do in those pools? Katy Perry could have probably been in that pool. Ew. No, be charming she doesn't. This is like the fourth time she's admitted on chat that she has burned water. So she keeps doing something wrong. When you put your stove, when you put the water in the stove, I know you don't want to go buy one of those $7 freaking. Yeah, I looked at it in the grocery store, Lady D. I thought about you when I was grocery shopping. Those water kettles, $7. You can go to Goodwill and get a used one. I would recommend it. I'd buy a brand new one. I'd spend the $7. Put it on there. It whistles when the water's ready. And if you need to, you got a timer on your stove. Set the timer. Yeah, think about it. Yeah. I got to pick a Lady D. I'm still trying to figure out those purple popcorn. Are you eating Barney droplets? Is that what those purple popcorn kernels are? I don't know. You paid 14. Oh, you got a designer one. No, you just get a regular silver shiny one. Put the water in it and just boil it. All it's doing is doing water. I got an electric one, so that's all I do. I ain't using my stovetop ones, not till SHTF happened. Yeah, I was bad too. I saw purple. You're talking about purple. It's like, ooh, I get to see purple popcorn. I want to see her pop some of that freaking Barney kernels in her mouth. Nope, wasn't Barney. You were clickbaited by the purple. Oh yeah, the fancy Japanese ones. I have tried some of those when I was in Southeast Asia, and yeah, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. The timer's too soft. What? Well, you heard. Well, you probably didn't hear it, but I heard my timer go off when my pizza was nice and warm and ready to take me out. I'm burning. Yeah, but you know how that goes. So I'm gonna. I don't really care, but let's see. So here's a good one. This is coming from Market Watch. Specifically, listen to what this is saying. Northrop's stock falls as B-21 bombers production costs jump, hurting profits. So because it costs more and they're not making as much profit, they're taking it out on anybody that's in the stock market. That's how all the stocks do it. Oh, if we're going to lose money, yeah, we're going to stick it to the investor. Think about it. Get out of the stock market now. I ain't a financial expert, but I dropped out years ago and I'm very happy. I don't have to worry about any of this crap. Everybody else is panicking. Doom, doom, it's a free fall. We're all going to freaking die. Yeah. I guarantee you, the stock market dropped completely down to the ground today. There'd be a lot of us living. Tomorrow doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Well, it is for Macy's because they're closing their last 66 stores. And they're trying to, on howwasyourday.com, they're trying to say that's triggering a nationwide mall shutdown. Malls have been dying forever and a day. And you know what? Like our mall, the hospital put in a big old chunk on a third of the mall after all the stores left. They put their training center and their inventory center in there. So half our mall, or a third of our mall, is, the big hospital we have here. Yeah. And then our big library moved in, and we got a big old section that's the library. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, you still got stores there you can shop and stuff. But if you want to go to the library, yeah, or if you go get some training or get some inventory from the hospital, yeah, think about it. Big ass parking spot already, got already everything in there. Oh no, I might be getting the flu. I'm getting congested. No, it's only pollen. Yesterday was grass pollen. Today is tree pollen. It keeps switching. I did watch a video and I'm a little confused. Somebody tried putting, you can grow potatoes in a pot. They put potatoes in there and then they filled it up with leaves. They didn't put nothing else, just leaves. And they're saying you can grow potatoes in just leaves. Yeah, it doesn't sound very sanitary. I do use leaves when I winterize my small trees. I'll put them in the garage to get them out, fertilize them, add the water, put the leaves on top. protect them a little bit. But yeah, just grow potatoes in. Anybody ever grow potatoes and just leaves? No dirt, nothing else. Okay, I'm missing a story on it. Ah, you did finally watch The Bondsman. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you watched it because it was a good series. I'm waiting for the next season, and they better bring it. If they don't, they're gonna have freaking problems. That's all I gotta say. Beach was like, kept looking to see what was beating in my kitchen. Dun dun dun. Think about it. Stay tuned next week when Prime Video has B. Charmin, Bounty Hunter. Next week, B. Charmin will investigate to see what's beating in her kitchen. See, that's the thing, Lady D. You know, I can't see Viola Davis being a freaking action star. She just doesn't have the criteria for it. So I haven't watched the G20. I wanted to until I saw a scene where she's running in high heels. It just reminds me of Queen Latifah trying to be the pretender or whatever that one, chasing people on high heels. Now, no, I haven't even heard of Paradise, but I will check it out to see. Yeah, everything I've known since history and all that, they always use dirt for the potatoes. And this person's saying you could grow it in just leaves. I don't know. They put like a half a bag of potatoes in the bottom of this pot, and then they filled the top up with leaves. So what? The potatoes are going to grow eyeballs of roots. They're going to eat each other to make it up to the leaves, get whatever nutrients are in the leaves. And see, the same thing, Reverend Nick. I'll stick to dirt. I haven't been successful growing potatoes, but hey, as long as I got my jalapenos, I'm good. Yeah, the straw one does actually work. I tried the straw one, but yeah, per straw, yeah. When Archie goes full fledged out there, I'm saving the straw for the animals. And if I need to make a bed, yeah, there's nothing better than using straw on the ground. Keep you warm. Hey, Harvestberry Moon, how you doing? Lady's like, listen, you mess with a woman's family and you see her go into action. No comment. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Lady D, yeah, I'm trembling here. What are you going to do? Burn my water? Just kidding. I had to throw that in there that you burn water twice. Come on now. My kids are big enough now that they know if Dad gets into something, they're going to come over to back me up. Not that I need the help, but they want to see how the hell I freaking whoop somebody's ass. And they're glad that they didn't freaking get into it when I warned them and pinned them down both at the same time. So, yeah. They've only seen me in action a couple of times, and it scared the crap out of them. Because, yeah, my eyes do turn completely red. I have no whites in my eyes. Especially when I let the person hit me first. I see my own blood. I flip. I'm like the Hulk. But that's part of my training. thanks to the U.S. military. Yeah. See, I still be charming. Good price. See, I still have not had a sweet potato. Maybe I'll go to Jason's Deli sometime this week and order a sweet potato and have them put the stuff in like they normally do for the regular potatoes and try it. I've never eaten a sweet potato. It just doesn't look right. I think it's the color. Well, Eddie D, there is a recall on mushrooms, so check out the FDA USDA website. It's a listeria thing, so be careful with those mushrooms. Harris Ferry has crabs. What? What have you been doing, Harris Ferry? Yeah, I'm just playing. She bought some crabs to eat. Yeah, I wouldn't have paid 75 for a dozen. No, 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 no. I'll take the crippled ones. Lady D, we need to put a plaque above your front door, known for burning water. See, B Charmin has me down. Just sprinkle cinnamon and brown sugar with butter. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Maybe I'll do that. I was thinking about just butter. I didn't think about no cinnamon and brown sugar. Yeah. Now I just want to know: did Harrisburg only got soft crabs because she can't handle the hard ones anymore? Dun dun dun. A crab's a crab. You just got to crack the shell. I don't know. What do you think? I'm still waiting. That was like 7 recalls this morning. Thanks, Lady D. You really got me off my track today. Now I'm trying to find these other ones. Hey, did you hear Pope Francis's funeral date is set? As the Vatican shows him lying in a coffin. I guess they're going to do this funeral procession on Saturday. Yep, I won't be there. Sorry, I don't do funerals anymore. And just to let you know, Hawaii's Kula volcano, according to Fox Weather, has shot lava 650 feet in the air as the spectacular eruption resumes. Yeah. Everybody was like, oh, what's that black hole on the sun? Oh, shit, it's pointing towards Earth. Oh, what did it shoot at us? Yeah, not all of it's here and it's not over. We've been expecting the earthquakes. They've been happening. We've been expecting the volcanoes. They've been happening. And I will argue with any scientific or medical research person that has a PhD, but yet they're on their laptop or computer trying to figure it out because they don't know how to Google or ask Alexa, can the CMEs from the sun affect that person on Earth physically or any way? Well, I'll tell you. Yes, it can. Don't believe me? Ask a medical professional. My doctor looked at me weird until he started paying attention, and now he's like, you know what? He actually sat there and looked at me and said, you know what? Last time we talked about the CME thing from the sun, you're completely right. It's like, no, it's not me. I just freaking fell in that rabbit hole. And yeah, that answers why two birds suddenly appear every time you are near. Yeah, I don't know the rest of the song. Well, I do, but I don't have the voice like B Charming does. Because she wrote a song, she wrote a song, she wrote a song. Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm looking at bikespeak.com and they're saying 20 once loved grocery stores that are gone forever. Now, I know somebody in chat, maybe they're not here, I don't know, but they're saying Piggly Wigglies are gone. I could have sworn that somebody showed that they still have a Piggly Wiggly in their area. So before you go to bikespeak.com, if you do have a Piggly Wiggly, you may, when you go there, be ready to respond to them. Say, hey, you dumbass. I went all the way back to the 70s just to call you a dumbass. We still have Piggly Wigglies. If I remember correctly, Houston has one or two, and I think Louisiana still got some. So, yeah. And now mysa.com is saying severe storms held threaten Texas amid series of strong systems. Here they come, people. Hey, here's one, Lady D. You may want to check. I know you don't like to eat meat very much, but go check out the Mirror, usversion.com. Home Cook Show. Home Cook shows you how to get insane crispy chicken every time and not burn your water. Dun dun dun. Sorry, I had to throw that in there again. I'm still retaliating because that purple popcorn was an epic fail. Yeah. She not only got clickbaited, she brought us along for the ride. Boy, talk about getting clickbaited. Super Dave was singing, "Hey, Super Dave, how you doing?" Oh, Lady D, she's doing the phone call thing again. Operator, how may I help you? So you see the website. That's why I don't trust half these websites. You can tell they're liberals too because they're lying. They say, "Oh, Piggly Wigglies are gone." So are you stuck in the Matrix, B? Lady's like, "I hear you." Operator, how may I help you? Burn your water? Oh, that's easy. You just put a couple of eye drops in a pan, set your stove on high, and walk away for about 20 minutes. Yeah, that's how you burn water. Someplace said that closed stores was the second sailor Stug Harbor in Sea Level, North Carolina. Look it up. It was pretty. Hmm. It moved the residents from New York in the 70s. Okay. I've been writing a tune. Oh, Beach Army has a thing there. $16.99 will get you a fried chicken at Publix. Really? I can go to United here and go to their deli. Get a 10-piece chicken with two sides for $12. And yes, it's fried chicken or baked. So, you know, I'm pretty sure prices are going to rise because the price of chickens are going up. So I've been working on this song because B. Charmin made me do it. So, hello, apple fritters, my old friend. B. Charmin's looking for you again. She's complaining that she is hungry. Cardboard pizza was not filling. Okay, that's enough. B. Charmin says, guy down the road burned his mobile home down, leaving a pot of water on the stove. Ran across the street for a minute. Never got back to his home. Yep, it doesn't take long. I always double check my stuff before I leave the house. Harris Mary says, I eat enough chicken to last me a lifetime. I could do without. What? So Harris Mary's going to do without chicken. So I guess she's going to do the rice and bean protein diet that all preppers do. I got enough beans and rice to last me about 20 years of the apocalypse. And all the clickbaiters out there and preppers are trying to freaking scare you. Oh, we only have 30 days before all this stuff, you know. Oh, you got to get this. All these items are going to be gone. This stuff's going to go through the roof. Wrigley's gum is going to go from 75 cents to $8 next month because of the tariffs. That's the Screaming Poops diet, trust. Say, you wouldn't have the Screaming Poops if you added freaking jalapenos to the rice and beans. Yeah. And you ever wondered, all y'all that think chili is just meat without beans, y'all go to Taco Bell, and 10 minutes after eating your Taco Bell, you're in the bathroom screaming and farting and making all kinds of noises and stuff. You never heard a Texan that eats chili. Oh, I had to run to the bathroom. Boy, oh, yeah. I was in there for 40 minutes, grunting and groaning. No, because you're eating the freaking chili all wrong. Chili is only with beans. You can't eat it. The taco, freaking fake imitation taco meat from Taco Bell, say it's chili. He turns out, I get that from McDonald's. You still go to McDonald's, B? Holy Toledo. Hey, but don't worry. Taco Bell's coming out with all these creations, bringing back all favorites and all that. I keep seeing the advertising for it, and I don't even go there. So, AI, I don't like Taco Bell. Stop putting that on my news streams. Oh, you see, I told you. I'm getting the high UV alert already. Don't go outside without protection. Oh, and since we love Fox weather so much, hey, they just posted there's a mysterious space hurricane spotted above the Earth. Ooh, don't look up. You'll see a space hurricane. Dun, dun, dun. Go to foxweather.com for more info on that. And this is something that Harris Berry won't eat because she's done with chicken, but go to fitguru.com. They have a recipe for homemade orange chicken the healthy way. And boy, does that look good. Ooh, it's making me, yeah, water. My mouth was watering. And I just had this pizza. Now I want that freaking homemade orange chicken. Ooh, baby. And of course, y'all probably already heard it. And I did mention it when it first came out. Pringles has come out with new brands. And of course, they got beer can chicken and grilled beer drat flavors. Limited edition. Yeah. See how many minors, are going to get that stuff. If it even has a little bit of alcohol in it, do they got to ID them? That's my first question. I can see it now. It's going to be a TikTok challenge. How many cans of Pringles do you need to get drunk or get a buzz? Yeah, I see that coming. Yeah, yeah. And I'll look at chat here in a second for comments, but okay, that's a little too freaky. I'm going to have to jump down that. Okay, MSNBC is throwing more beer porn out there, so go to msnbc.com. Their thing is, yeah, big companies won't bear the brunt of Trump's terror blitz, but ordinary Americans will. So the rich won't survive the terrorists, but the ordinary person will. I think I got that backwards. The guy's confused. All right. Boy, here's some real big clickbait. Oh, you turtle lovers out over there. Cash Money. Don't pass this on to Cash Money because he likes to go turtle, turtle. Go to allthat'sinteresting.com. Researchers uncover evidence that Ice Age Europeans carried turtles as an easy transportable food source. So all those Ice Age Europeans were carrying turtles, you know. Yeah, ooh. It's like, yeah, come on, buddy. I'm gonna have you for dinner tonight. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Damn. Mash.com is freaking ruining people's desserts. You gotta go to mashed.com. 10 ice cream products at the grocery store that aren't really ice cream. Yeah. Supposedly there's ice cream in there, but that's not really ice cream according to this. Yeah, go to mashed.com. Find out. Yeah, everybody heard that Big Lots was bankrupt and all that other stuff. Guess what? The Mirror is reporting Big Lots reopening more than 100 stores. I think it was all a farce about the going out of business slash bankruptcy. They just reshuffled, moved inventory around and stuff. You know, the North has more couches than they do beds, and the South had all the beds and not enough couches, and they switched them around. That's all they did. That's why they closed a lot of the stores, moving inventory around. Makes sense to having to order more stuff. Okay, and if you haven't heard it, you don't believe me because I've been talking about volcanoes and earthquakes. The Associated Press has it in their stream too. Payos volcano eruption sends 3 kilometer high ash over Costa Rica. Yeah, and they even got a video. So go to the Associated Press to look for the volcano eruption. Yeah, if you want to see it. That's a lot of dirty ash. And let's go back to the climate fearmongers at Climate Compass.com. Scientists say 2025 could be one of the most active hurricane seasons on record. Dun, dun, dun. Really? Will New York finally get a direct hit and clean out all the frickin' mutant rats that are in the city gutters? We shall see. Go to Climate Compass to find out. ClimateCompass.com. Yeah, I'm looking now. Okay, with the Pope dying, I was going to do a opinion piece, but I'll just go ahead and do it now. With the Pope passing away, we do have a person. He's not on the top 10 list, but we do have a deacon or whatever you want to call him in the U.S., but pretty sure they're not going to put him as Pope. But here's things you'll know if we're going to have the death of the Roman Empire of the Catholic Church or not. Are they going to go back to what the Bible says? Or are they going to frickin' put somebody up there that, oh, well, yeah, the Bible needs to change with the signs of the times? No. The Bible is God's word. It doesn't change. If he wants it changed, then he will send somebody down, give us the sign, and change it. Now, you know the process, the basics of the process. You get all these people together, and they haggle and all this other stuff. They decide, hey, well, this person will do this, or this person will do that. So they try to put the best person in there. And that's why I walked away from the Catholic Church a long time ago, especially when they started changing what the Bible said to, well, we need to update ourselves. No, we don't. You tighten your belt and you go with what God's word says. People don't like it, then you find a way to break through to make them hear the message. Yeah. Yeah, people might be out there. It's like, well, hey, you can still love your neighbor even though they're freaking gay, trans, or whatever else that you don't agree with, Democrat. You still love them, but you don't have to be giving them a hug every day. You don't have to have a conversation with them a day. You can show them love by just praying for them, opening their freaking eyes and their mind to realize where they're doing wrong. Pray for their souls. Hell, I'm a sinner. We're all sinners. We're not perfect, but the whole thing is you cannot, as a man or a woman, change God's word. There are wordings in the Bible if you try to change God's word. So when this Pope decided to change stuff and try to make it look like he's all hip and cool, yeah, I don't know. He's got a lot of explaining to do when he meets the Maker. That's all I got to say. But hey, that's his issue. God's word is God's word. And of course, Newsweek is now putting out there China threatens retaliation if Trump tries to isolate country. Is he getting ready to zing whatever to commit suicide? Because he's isolating his own country. Dumbass! You want to be a big bully? You've been drinking the man juice from the North Korean when you've been meeting? Because, yeah. Sure, sounding like him now, too. So, everybody, I don't know. I'm still trying to see this thing. I'm still looking at this picture of this freaking Maryland freaking Democratic lawmaker, supposedly, but he hasn't been making any laws. So, yeah, visiting with this guy, this confirmed MS-13 person. The Democrat swear is not MS-13, and yeah, he's out of prison. Like I said, I reported when it first came out that they're like at a restaurant. And of course, some of the mainstream media is like, oh, well, he's sitting there drinking wine. No, they have coffee cups, could be tea, but I'm thinking coffee. And they got bottled water and they got, glasses of, it would be wine glasses, but I got some of those glasses and I drink regular sweet tea and stuff out of them when I want to have a glass instead of a Dixie cup, or a coffee cup. Most of the time it's coffee cup, but they're drinking water. But they're saying they're sitting there and he was drinking wine, talking to this guy and all that. Yeah. Yeah, they put him in a short sleeve checkered freaking shirt to cover up his tats and stuff and put on a freaking baseball cap. No. No. Why don't you show him the real way he is? And to top it off, other people went over there to try to look for him. They couldn't find him. He's not in the prison system. Well, yeah. For one, if he was in prison, he wouldn't be at a restaurant. Yeah, think about it. I think this guy pulled off the greatest freaking thing. He got called back by his MS-13 leaders to go back to his country. So he self-reported himself. Then INS went and got him and deported him, so he'd have a free trip back home. Yeah, and Venezuela just released him, and he's sitting around probably with his other wife or girlfriends and shit. Yeah, he's like, I ain't going back. Too much freaking headaches. He'll leave the kids and the wife there. And did you see the interview with the girl? His wife, supposedly? She had all those freaking protection orders against him for him beating her, and then she wouldn't answer him. Yeah, think about it. It's time to deport her ass and the kids, too. We ain't here for your luxury on shit. Okay, and the cooldown.com, I got a report on this one because it's one of the things I can't eat, I'm allergic to, and I won't eat. And I told y'all need to grow your own. The cooldown.com is reporting officials exposed to deepening crisis tied to booming avocado industry. The whole world should be concerned. For what? I tried avocado once. I found out I was allergic. I haven't had it the rest of my life. I'm perfectly healthy. You don't need avocados to live. You need jalapenos. Don't believe me? I got several million people that eat jalapenos every day, and they're still healthy. And quite a few of them are in the 90s and almost hundreds. Dun, dun, dun. There's got to be something in the jalapenos. And there is. Look into it. You'll find the scientific research. It's not guesses, especially when they have all the people coming back showing that they got all this stuff from the jalapenos in their body. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I'm going to go back to chat real quick because I'm done reading the stuff on there. On the news, Double Recalls, okay. Yeah, be careful with Chick Fil A. I reported it when they turn around and said that they're going to go away from what was it? Chick Fil A used to be good because they used to not take anything from chickens that were injected with any vitamins or anything. But they did away from that because the price of chicken was going up, and everything has gone to crap since then. But I'll tell you what, Chick Fil A does know how to make a mean cup of coffee. That's all I got to say. If you want regular coffee, Chick Fil A is the place to go. Oh yeah, Super Dave. But to answer your question, yes, orange chicken and kung pao chicken would be good. Oh yeah, it'd be charming. It's kung pao chicken. Pineapple, orange, apple chicken. Are you, Lady D? Are you serious? Are you shoving a pineapple, an orange, and an apple up a chicken's butt, using a stuffing and roasting it? Yeah, it'd be charming if you didn't understand the pow part. Remember Batman in the old days before the cartoon when he came out, and they put kapow. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I had to eat that. Yeah, I make General Chow's chicken here all the time. That's the best one. I make that, and then make the sauce. I cook up the rice, and then I add my green onions, regular onions, and of course, you got to add the jalapenos, and then mix it all up together. Ooh, yeah. Hong Kong Bui Kapangao. Klaus Schwab retired. Yep, I saw that. He needed to. I think he was sounding like Biden when they interviewed him. Vicky's Irish Catholic. Did you eat fish on Friday, Vicky? Uh-oh. Harrisburg's on a warpath. Oh, Lady D got her coffee. And I agree with you when the Supreme Court screws up. Yep, no avocado toast. No, 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 no. If you need to have any toast, I'm going to tell you right now, have some apple butter toast. Apple butter is amazing. What makes it even better when you have cinnamon raisin toast. Oh yeah, and then you put the apple butter on there. It's nice and warm, and you're like, almost as good as apple fritters. All right. Well, don't run too fast to the store. See, CB, if you're my neighbor, your husband would probably be over here almost every other day. This seems like I'm always cooking General Chow's chicken every other day. Unless he doesn't like jalapenos, because I ain't going to leave them out. I mix that in, and it's, well, so good. And that's why I put the green onions in there, too, because my kids show up. They still haven't learned why it's so spicy. I just say, all I added was onions. Little slices of green onions in there. They don't realize some of them are jalapenos. So. Well, when he be good, then yeah, hubby be hanging out with me. I'll show him to play Xbox. You'll never see him anymore, especially when the track team comes over to visit or knocks on the door and wants a bottle of water when they're running. Yeah, being a part of the alumni, they do know I have a. Not if they see my vehicle knock on the door, if they're running and they need to hydrate, I do give them bottles of water. So tell them it doesn't bother me even if I'm sleeping. I want to make sure that they're safe. I've never done that. Candied relish, jalapeno candy relish. I've never done that in deviled eggs. I'm gonna have to try that. See, you learned something today. Be charming can teach. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this last news story and then I'm gonna cut it off because I know y'all probably getting tired of me talking. I know I'm getting tired of hearing myself talking, and I need another nice hot cup of coffee. Or maybe I'll just do a music break and let y'all hear Be Charming sing. But according to Daily Galaxy, dailygalaxy.com, yeah, geologists detect alarming signs of Earth's crust peeling under Sierra Nevada, and it's still moving. Yeah, so the dirt under the Sierra Nevada mountains is shifting. What could it be? Is it climate change? Is it all those EV drivers freaking throwing their lithium batteries in the ground and they're exploding? Well, they're like, oh, whoa, identified quakes occurring at depths of 20 to 40 kilometers. And this is one of the researchers. Her name is Deborah Kilb, a seismologist. And she works at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography. And she's noticed that the ground is moving, underneath the mountains. Well, the Earth is just doing what the Earth is going to do. When lava flows, lava burns everything up because it's really, really hot. It's going to break stuff down. It's going to change how things are. So now we got the Mississippi, where we got all these big old gaps inside the Mississippi sediment underneath the water, opening up and shifting. Now we got the Sierra Mountains freaking opening up and shifting underneath the mountains. Yeah, one on the East Coast, one on the West Coast. Then we got earthquakes. Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel the shaking? Yeah, I covered up that part. Yeah, you didn't hear it. That was a volcano somewhere in the world. Yep, it just went off. Beach Artist says, I watched the video on it yesterday. Yeah, they got a video too. I just didn't mention it because she says she's a seismologist, but she works for an oceanography company. So yeah, they need them too underneath the ground. But if you put the landmass on Earth, it's only 10% landmass. The 90% of it is all water. Think about it. How much have we really explored of the oceans? Yeah, think about it. And then people start worrying, why is NASA looking in the oceans? Because none of the other scientists want to. They keep thinking that they saw freaking Godzilla and the Loch Ness Monster deep in the oceans. Yeah. They got scared when they found that there's volcanoes underneath the deep oceans. No, 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 no. You can't have a BLT for dinner. You gotta have bacon, lettuce, jalapeno, and tomatoes. BLJT. Yeah. You gotta add those jalapeno slices. But that's okay, B, because you know what? I'm going to go work on it. As soon as this is over, I'm going to get me a new hot, fresh cup of coffee. Lady D style. Nice and fresh, steaming. Water was not burnt. And yeah, now I'll do my short video on the pizza. And I'm going to make you drool. And then when you eat that BLT tonight, you're like, damn, I should add some freaking jalapenos. You're going to be thinking, you're going to be dreaming about my freaking pizza tonight. Dun, dun, dun. Not really, but hey. I could dream about you dreaming about my pizza. So wait, with all of Trump's tariffs and all that the Democrats have been saying, why are the markets up? Can you explain that one? Yeah. I thought we were going into recession / depression. Yeah. Yeah. You know what's not up? China's stock market. Yeah, it's almost flatlined. Yeah. I'm trying to look. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out. Went over the 2 hour mark, so yeah. Let's see. Lady D says, I want a sub with mayo, lettuce, tomato, olive oil, and either fried oyster mushrooms or avocado. You had me up until tomato oil vinegar, and then you lost me at the fried oyster mushrooms or avocado. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll make my specialized toast with mayonnaise, tomato, and cheese, and bake it in the oven and show you how it looks like. Nah, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just here to remind you what to talk about or what's going on to celebrate, and tease y'all, joke with y'all, let y'all know you're loved because y'all are the best chat in the world. And yeah, and remember, tell your loved ones you'll love them. Because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. And a reminder, check your weather. It might be a nice sunny day out there, but the UVs are waiting to fry your skin. And while you're at it, you might as well check to see if you live in an area that has high levels of radon, because radon is back. Remember in the 70s and 80s, radon was all over the place. You didn't want to live underneath the radon thing. That's just putting radiation in your body, and weird things will grow in your body and out of your body, and yeah. You just didn't understand why. It was radon. Well, they started doing alerts on that, and it's all starting to pop up again. They're finally starting to monitor it again. I wonder why. Maybe somebody understands about radon is finally freaking got hired again, and that's why they're coming out with this stuff. So please, tell your loved ones you love them. Like I said, you don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. Hell, Lady D might burn the water again. Oh no, I can't end it that way. No. Lady D. Yeah. I gotta torch y'all for the rest of the day. Yeah. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? How should we do this, B? Huh? Suggestions? Here you go. Comments, Lady B. She sent me a message earlier. Torture him when you leave. So here's the torture compliments of B Charming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song.
Operator, can I help you? Oh,